Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm leading groups in a town called Madison, Wisconsin. Here we have a lot of liberal, very idealistic people, and I'm blessed with people that have a spiritual inclination, that they're all around me, that there's a very real, authentic love of helping others and in terms of human rights or healing, and I do healing work myself. Now, I have kind of run into some things in my path, and all paths are great. And if one works with things like having compassion or having loving kindness, as the Buddhists advocate, you could practice this for 50 years and discover every several years or so the sense of compassion goes to a different place. It means different things as you go along and goes to a whole different paradigm or different sensibility. Now, this can be a very fine way. Now, those who've actually been totally self-actualized might be sitting there in their, teaching and saying, you're more than that, you're more than this. You don't need to think like that. Relax out of that and go beyond that. That's not it. And so there's like a finger shaking, a tough love thing going on to me in a Zen teacher or an authentic sage quite often. And so now we're dealing with the shape shifting, clever process of the conditioned self, how it keeps coming up. So it comes up as the healer, as the helper of the world, as the one who would evoke an idea of peace that it thinks should be. And so it becomes an inclination to reform the world. And it kind of takes the front seat. Now I have a quote from a favorite teacher of sage named Ramana Maharshi, and I'll just read it here quickly. He says, "Wanting to reform the world without discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes." So wearing shoes when we go out into the world keeps our feet from being cut. To know what we really are authentically and abiding in that helps us from getting caught up in the heavy conditioned helper of the world. And the helper of the world can be a heavy ego. Look at me, I'm helping the world. And if undoing and relaxing out of conditioning offsets the despair and the heavy negativity on the planet, discovering oneself is abiding in that which is completely uplifting, and we bring that to the world. Now, I am personally a little bit, how do I say this? I keep a strong eye on the conditioned self because it's very, very clever. It flowers in all these different idealistic ways, and abiding in what is truly myself is what I really am, is what we're talking about here. So this is where I'm at. If you want to be a part of helping the world and healing and that kind of thing, that's what I do. But really, in the back room, when I'm talking about inquiry, that healing stuff is what I do, but it's just happening more. It's not. I'm trying to get out of the heavy conditioned embodiments of what I do, and the outcome orientation and the agenda orientation, and surrendering the world or letting it be in its dance is a little challenging, and we offer groups and support for that dance to see what's real for you and see if there's something in this for you. So please email me with any questions at infiniteaffinity.com, and have a great day. Thank you.